The latest edition of WCL Turf Wars will air on March 6th. We'll rehash the Texas Dragons taking on the Denver Fury, as well as the New York Clash taking on the New Jersey Tigers. And while you're popping around out on the web, check out www.worldcombatleague.com. Look at your fighters' bios as well as extended interviews. Join the WCL My Community and subscribe to the Turf Wars magazine. Now, a lot of these fighters come from martial arts background, and it is a small world after all in the fight game, and there's a ton of respect when it comes to martial arts. And these fighters become friends, and is it tough for you to get in the ring against one of your friends, one of the people you respect?
Simple answer, no. And if it is, you shouldn't be in the fight game. You know, you spar against your opponents and your teammates every day, you know, and if you have to go into a fight and you're worried about fighting your friends or your family or whoever, it may be cousins, you know, you shouldn't be in this game anyway, because you know what? That's your job, that's what you get paid for, and that's what you're out there to do.
But a lot of respect in the fight game, and two ladies who have a tremendous amount of respect for each other, Muna Holland from England and Jennifer Santiago. They're friends, and they talk about getting ready to fight one another.
Jennifer and I think it's going to be a great matchup. She's a great competitor.
We're friends first and foremost, so I think our respect for each other, of course, comes first.
I've actually met her on a personal level rather than a boxing or kickboxing level, so it's interesting to sort of come into this as competitors.
I think it's going to be an amazing fight because we have that respect for each other. And there's a good saying, you don't know a person until you fight them. I think that's true.
Pressure's on with Jennifer. I mean, it's non-stop action the whole time. And I'm looking forward to that, actually, because for me, I feel I'm very much the same way in my fight style. I don't know if she knows what to expect from me, but I know she knows me. And I know she knows that it's not going to be simple, as I don't think it will be with her.
I've fought many of my teammates. I've fought many people that I knew and who I was close to. So in the sport karate world, as well as in amateur boxing. So me coming up against people that I know, it's familiar to me.
I'm not a passive fighter, by no means, and so I think it's going to be an incredible matchup.
It's going to be an amazing competition, amazing fight to watch.
I really feel like there's just going to be a good heat between the two of us, if you will.
We're going to know each other better in the ring.
Now, Eastern Conference matchup coming up. New York Clash taking on the brand new team, the New Jersey Tigers and Tiger Schulman. All new guys for him. Talk about this first matchup, Coach Finney.
First matchup we got is Tommy Bach and David Gonzalez. Tommy Bach's a world champion kickboxer, great fighter, puts his hands and shins together really well. Fighting a new guy with David Gonzalez, one of Tiger Schulman's teachers in one of his schools up in Jersey.
He's a boxing, kickboxing type guy, but another upcoming fight is a UFC guy. This one should be interesting as Danny Abadi takes on Corey Miller.
Yeah, but you know what? There's a different world of World Combat League to the UFC. Danny Abadi being a veteran of the UFC, Ultimate Fighter. You know what? There's no tap-outs, only knockouts in the World Combat League, and that's what we're all about here.
Corey Miller, 38 years young, new to the league. He is a kickboxer, boxer type guy. Also, first for both of these guys coming up, Mark Gee and Carlos Brooks. It'll be interesting to see how they adapt to the World Combat League style of fighting.
Well, you know what? New guys here, and we'll have to see what they come with. You know, and Carlos Brooks has a reputation as a boxer first. And we'll see what he's going to come all about.
Absolutely, and the one we just talked about, maybe the best fight of the night coming up right here. It's Muna Holland and Jennifer Santiago. Muna Holland making her debut. Jennifer Santiago 8-0 in World Combat League action.
I am excited myself to see these two girls go at it. Our girls in the World Combat League are first class. Good-looking girls that can fight. He is very rarely found. And we found them all here in the World Combat League this year.
It should be definitely an interesting fight. And this is when it's all going to happen. We want to take a look at New York Clash taking on the New Jersey Tigers. It happens on Sunday, March 2nd, right here on the Versus Network, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then you can also see the Texas Dragons taking on the Denver Fury a week earlier, February 24th. Again, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Jesse, thank you so much for joining us. It's been an honor to have you here.
I appreciate everything for you guys even having me out, and looking forward to the season and for a whole lot of knockouts and no tap outs here with the World Combat League.
Absolutely. For all of us at the WCL, I'm Chad Range giving you the golden rule of the WCL. It's better to give than to receive.
There's a left hook. Let the turf wars begin.